Jesus spent 3.5 years training his disciples to become the leaders of the Christian church. He taught them how to behave, what to preach, and how to establish new congregations. He showed them how to administer the church and how to punish disobedient members. Matthew 18, verse 15. If your brother sins against you, go and tell him his fault between you and him alone. If he listens to you, you have gained your brother. But if he does not listen, take 1 or 2 others along with you, that every charge may be established by the evidence of 2 or 3 witnesses. If he refuses to listen to them, tell it to the church. And if he refuses to listen even to the church, let him be to you as a Gentile and a tax collector. Jesus taught his disciples to go directly to a brother to resolve a dispute or grievance. If that failed, a person had to take 1 or 2 others with him so that every charge may be established by the evidence of 2 or 3 witnesses. Jesus was citing a key principle of jurisprudence from the Torah. In Deuteronomy 17, verse 6, Moses wrote, "On the evidence of 2 witnesses, or of 3 witnesses, the one who is to die shall be put to death. A person shall not be put to death on the evidence of 1 witness." Deuteronomy 19, verse 15 says, "A single witness shall not suffice against a person for any crime or for any wrong in connection with any offense that he has committed. Only on the evidence of 2 witnesses or of 3 witnesses shall a charge be established." God required Israel to base every judgment on the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses to prevent a miscarriage of justice. If 2 or 3 people lie about a particular event, they will usually contradict one another on specific details, and a careful judge will expose them under cross-examination. The New Testament shows that the church followed this Torah commandment. In 2 Corinthians 13, verse 1, Paul warned those who were disrupting the church, saying, "This is the 3rd time I am coming to you. Every matter must be established by the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses." In 1 Timothy 5, verse 19, Paul wrote, "Do not admit a charge against an elder, except on the evidence of 2 or 3 witnesses." Hebrews 10, verse 28 says, "Anyone who has set aside the law of Moses dies without mercy on the evidence of 2 or 3 witnesses." The fact that Jesus and the apostles cited this key principle of jurisprudence from the Torah is a big problem for some theologians. Many like to claim that the law of Moses contains good moral principles, but Christians don't need to worry about any civil or ceremonial commandments. This is rubbish. First, Moses didn't separate the Torah into 3 categories, and theologians have never successfully separated the law of Moses into 3 neat buckets. Often, one commandment will fit into 2 or 3 categories at the same time. Second, Jesus and Paul applied a so-called civil commandment to the administration of the church, which contradicts the claim that civil and ceremonial laws are obsolete and irrelevant. In this brief study, we have seen clear evidence that the Torah is God's basic definition of right and wrong for all humanity. Jesus expected his disciples to teach and keep the Mosaic Law, and the apostles affirmed the authority of the Torah throughout the New Testament. So the Law of Moses is still relevant as a guide for proper Christian behavior.